My name is Joshua and welcome to our section. Yeah, welcome to the NECTUIES. Yeah, Parkim in the house today, tonight, the evening. Anyways, my name is Joshua One Parkim and I am back from the break. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You hear that, right? I just came back and there's a plane outside. So anyways, how's the break? Yeah, we're on lockdown again. So during this lockdown, I decided to do something a little bit different where I decided to learn how to cook a cake. So when I was baking a cake, I was very surprised by the taste of the cake because it turned out that the cake was actually pregnant. Wait, why am I talking about this? Oh yeah, I have to talk about it. Today the topic is going to be irregular time signature. Yeah. And also, to the people who doesn't know what time signature is, you're in the wrong video. So definitely you have to check out the 6th episode where I basically talk about the basics of time signature. Wait, is it this way or is it that way? Well, this way. As I said in the 6th lecture, time signature has 2 numbers. One at the top and one at the bottom. Oh, yeah. The top number tells you how many beats are there in a bar, but the bottom number tells you what kind of a rhythm is one beat. For example, if it's the number 4 below it, it's a crochet beat. And if the bottom number is 2, it's a minute beat. And if the bottom number is number 8, it's a quaver beat. If you don't understand why, you have to seriously watch the 6th lecture. Anyways, back to the review. Simple time signatures. In the crochet time signature, we have 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. In the minute time signature, 2, 2, 3, 2, and 4, 2. Also, finally, for the quaver beats, we have 2, 8, 3, 8, and 4, 8. In the 6th lecture that I forgot to mention to you, is that there is actually the symbol to 4, 4 and 2, 2. It's a C and another C with a line across to it. We call this C common time, and we call this a la brute. Common time because it's a very common time signature that we commonly use. The difference is, this one has 4 beats and this one has 2 beats. And now for the compound time signatures. 6, 8, 9, 8, and 12, 8. For the 8 numbers at the bottom, it's usually counted as a quaver beat. But here's a problem. Let's just go with the example of 6, 8, for example. This rhythm has 6 quavers in it, but we don't count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We group them as 3 quavers in each group. Therefore, it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can see, there's only 2 beats in 6, 8. That's why it's called compound duple time. Simple duple time, compound duple time. So, of course, it'll be the same scenario for 9, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's why there's 3 groups. And for the 12, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's why there's 4 groups in 12, 8. So there's simple duple time, compound duple time, simple triple time, compound triple time, simple quadruple time, and compound quadruple time. So this is a general information about time signature. Now, quintuple. Quintuple. Why did I say nipple? I don't I was supposed to say quintuple time. Why did I? Quintuple means 5. As I said before, 4 at the bottom is crochet beats. So if it's a 5, 4, means 5 crochet beats in 1 bar. So if we count the piece, that is the 4, 4 time signature, we'll be going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if it's a 5, 4, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we have to understand that there's 2 types of 5/4s. 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2. Now basically 2 is a minim because minim has 2 crochet beats. And the 3 is a dotted minim because the dotted minim has 3 crochet beats. Bam! We have 2 plus 3 equals to minim plus dotted minim, or 3 plus 2 is dotted minim plus crochet, which is basically a pain in the ass. So instead Instead of counting as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have to count as 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So basically we have two groups in a 5/4 time signatures, but it is slightly unstable because one group has a missing rhythm. And now you're like, holy shit, how do I perform pieces that are the quintuple time signatures, huh? But surprisingly, there are lots of pieces that are really famous that are composed in 5/4 time signatures. For example, damn, this music sounds sexy. But I decided to perform this way because I wanted to avoid the copyright. Yeah, the copyright. I get this issue all the time. But anyways, let's move on. Speaking of copyright here, I wanted to talk about this very famous film music, which is actually composed in a 5/4 time signature. Why did this composer wrote this in a 5/4 time signature? Turns out there was actually a reason. So I was surprised to find out that the composer of Mission Impossible, Lalo Schifrin, used this rhythm and the time signature because of the MI. MI, initial for Mission Impossible, but he used that MI as the Morse code. You know what the Morse code is? So he used the Morse code of MI, which is dash dash dot. So for the quintuple time signatures, we have 5/4 or 5/8. Quintuple time signatures when the top number is number 5. But when we get rid of the... Okay, alright. Yeah, you like that? You like that? Alright, I like it. We are basically replacing the top number instead of a 5 as 7, which is basically septuple time signatures because a septuple is a number for 7. In the septuple time signatures, we have 7/4, 7/8. But I'm going to make it much more easy for me to explain, so I'm going to get rid of the 7/4 and I'm going to focus on the 7/8 time signatures. As I said before, in the quintuple time signatures, there's 2 groups, but for the septuple time signatures, we have 3 groups. So as you can see here, there's 3 kinds of septuple time signatures. The first one here basically goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or it can even be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or the most complicated one is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and so on. This time signature is so irritating to perform. It has been the most irritating time signature to ever be performed. Because it's like you're walking so casually, but then suddenly you're having some sort of a mental breakdown, and then you go back to normal, and then you do it again. So this is an example of a piece that is composed in a 7/8 time signature. Some pieces of music have this kind of a time signature in the beginning. Okay, that makes it even worse. What am I supposed to do with that? Again, you don't have to worry too much about that kind of a situation. I mean, each bar consists the pattern of 2 quaver beats plus 3 quaver beats plus 2 quaver beats. So basically, it wants you to play 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So if you see this, 2 is also related to 2/8 plus 3/8 plus 2/8, meaning that in one bar it consists 2 quavers in one group, then there's 3 quavers in one group, and then a 2 quaver in one group. Therefore, it becomes 7/8 time signature. But instead of going 2/8 plus 3/8 plus 2/8, they do it as 2 plus 3/8 plus 2, or 7/8. So I'm going to give you an example of a piece of music that is not a septuple time signature, but it has a very similar way of structuring this kind of a format. So when you see pieces with this kind of a time signature, 3 plus 3 8 plus 2. Again, as I said before, it's 3 8 plus 3 8 plus 2 8. So how do you perform that kind of a music? So basically it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. So every time whenever you get so confused with 7/8 time signatures, always look on top or next to the tempo mark. You see right there? Then you will get the general idea of what rhythm is structured. Or if the music score doesn't have that sign, which is very, very rare, then you gotta use your brain just a little bit. Let's just look at the musical notation and just look at the accompaniment. The accompaniment in this music is on the left hand. And now, I want you to ignore the ties at the moment and focus on the rhythm grouping. Now, you can see that the rhythm is placed in this order. Dotted crotchet, crotchet, and dotted crotchet. And basically you get this general idea that this type of music is gonna be in this, and this, and this grouping. Now here's the review of the irregular time signatures. Did you subscribe to my channel yet? If you didn't subscribe to my channel, then hit that like, subscribe to my channel, and get to the next lecture. So my name is Joshua Parkham, and as always, take care.